and welcome back to Living Life Simply. My name is Raheli. For today's video, I'm here in the kitchen with my mom, Irit. She's the main chef at our house, and she's actually also an integrative nutrition health coach. And she has an awesome Instagram that you should check out, and I will be linking that in the description below. She also actually develops a lot of the recipes you see on this channel. And today's recipe she learned from her sister and is going to teach me, which is how to make buckwheat tortillas. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you Raheli for inviting me. I'm very excited, a little bit nervous, but let's jump into the recipe. So for this recipe, it's actually very easy. We have just two ingredients. It's buckwheat grouts and water. So we started it last night. We soaked a cup of buckwheat in filtered water. It's good to soak grains, seeds, nuts, legumes, because in this ways it's activate them, it's much more digestible, it's break down the phytic acid, and this way it's also lets more nutrient to absorb in our body. So we soaked it last night. I would soak buckwheat up to 7 hours. But if you even have you want to do it immediately, just warm a little bit of water and wash them and soak them for half an hour, and it will be better than just put them directly in the blender.
Yes, so yesterday we first washed them until the water was clear, and then we put them into a bowl with some water. And then today we strained them, and now we have it.
We leave them a little bit in the strainer so it starts sprouting also, which is even improve the benefits of the nutrients. So now we will move them, we'll transfer the groats from the strainer to a blender cup. I like very much to use the NutriBullet cups, even I also have a Vitamix, but it's actually very practical to use NutriBullet. So I transfer the groats. Now I will add 1 cup of water. If you like a little bit of salt, that's fine, but because you will use it to put food into it, so it's really not needed so much. We don't use salt on it. I just use buckwheat and water, and then I blend it. So after I blend it, I look at the consistency. It looks quite okay, but I know that in a few moments it will become a little bit more dense. So I will add half cup of water, and let's see, I think that this is a good way to start with. You will see if you will start doing it, so that on the road, if you like it more thick or more thin, or even after you start doing them and suddenly what you have left, it still become even more dense, so you can add to it a little bit water. So I work a lot with my sense, and this is the way I feel what I'm doing, and it's not easy to me always stuck to a recipe, so just try to learn it. As much as you will do it, you will
the more you do it.
You will feel more comfortable and decide if you want more water or less water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
so we have it here, so you can see it. It's quite liquidy, let's say smoothie consistency, liquid smoothie. I don't know how do you make your smoothie. Okay, and now I think we can start doing them.
Okay.
So after we prepare the batter, meanwhile I start heating a pan in a medium heat. And I regularly don't use oil for cooking, but for that I will add just a very little of coconut oil, and then even it was very little, I also wipe it up, so it's just that I be sure that it won't stick to the
Pan.
And then with this paper I also put a little bit of oil to my spatula, so it will be easier for taking out.
Mm-hmm.
So now I found that this cup, it's a good size for me for this pan. And I think it's about a half cup or third.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Okay, I see that it's a little bit thick, so I will actually add a little bit of water. I'll start with quarter and I see if it's enough, and then if not I will add the other quarter. Okay, maybe with quarter it's enough. Okay, and let's start. So I take one, I throw it in the corn, in the sides, and move the pan until all stick.
Until the whole pan is covered, yes.
And now it's important to be patient, or actually what I'm regularly does, it's meanwhile I start preparing the
filling,
the
for
stuffing, the filling, yes. So I start cutting lettuce and shred carrots and make the guacamole and whatever.
Yeah.
And
also, if you don't know what you want to put in your tacos, I just uploaded a taco recipe that you should check out with tofu and potato tacos, and they are delicious. And if you want more taco recipes, let me know in the comments below, because we make a few different kinds of taco nights. So yes. So when do you know it's ready?
So actually it's not ready yet. We would like to wait until the edges start to disattach from the pan, which is still didn't happen. So maybe sometimes it also take a while to find the exact heat that you need it. You don't want to burn it, but you need it a little bit high. I mean like medium, a little bit more than medium, and it depends of your heat, so we have to wait a little bit.
Yeah, my mom normally cooks this on our stovetop, which is gas, and this one is electrical, so you know, it's a little different depending if you have electrical or gas, and yeah, you just need patience, and as my mom said, you can really use the time in between to move along with the fillings so that it's all nice and warm by the time you eat it.
Okay, so I think it was about 3 or 4 minutes, but mainly I really look when it starts disattach, and even when I do this it starts dancing on the pan. So this is a great time to just put it and flip it. And in this side, it's already prepared, but if you want it a little bit dry, which I like, I leave it for maybe a minute, and then I transfer it to a plate. So let's wait a little bit, and I think we can transfer it to the plate.
And now it's my time to try it. So do you oil the pan in between each of them? Or?
Actually, what I find out that with one time it's enough, but as you can see there is a little bit of
like flakes,
crumbs, crumbs, yeah. So I like to just wipe them up
into the sink
and have it like this. Don't oil it between them, because I found out that somehow when it's oil, it's like more stick.
Oh.
Yeah, so it looks like it's nice. It needs more a dry heat, but just to be sure that it won't
stick. Yeah.
Yeah, that the pan is not with more. Maybe this a half of quarter.
So an eighth.
Yeah, something like that.
Oops. And then you mix it up a little bit. Yeah, so now it's my turn to try it. I have never tried making them. I've tried eating them and they're delicious. And as you saw, it's very simple ingredients, just one ingredient and water. So.
No.
Oh
no.
yeah, you
need to. I mean, I do it this way. Yes, because you must act very fast. You have to put it and start
like twirling it.
Yes. Nice.
Oh, need to cover the whole thing.
Great. It looks perfect.
Oh.
Doesn't matter if there is a hole.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's a small hole.
It's okay.
But
it's really. But this is the important thing. Now I see that in this moment the pan is hot, and if you just put it and then take it up and then start, it won't
spread so nicely.
Become a tortilla. Yeah, so it's very important to act fast, to put and directly move your hand with the pan and cover all the surface with the butter.
We're gonna continue making some more for tonight's dinner. So we have here our taco dinner that includes, of course, the tortillas that we showed you, as well as many other delicious goodies. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a like.
And if you give it a try and you like it, you're welcome to leave a comment or comment in our Instagram.
Yes, you can also tag us on our Instagrams. And if this is the first video you're watching in the Living Life Simply channel, don't forget to subscribe so you can join our family. And yes, I'm so happy I got to do this video with my mom, and my mom has always cooked for us and always shared her recipes with me. So this was a great experience, so thank you.
Thank you for having me. I enjoyed also and looking forward for more working together.
Yes. So that is all for today's video, and I will see you all next week. Bye.